Well, greetings from Nyuk Nyuk. This place is awesome. I have no idea. It's like they've been hiding it all from us. I'm in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, right now. I've just been doing interviews with local television and radio, and did the Times of London this morning. And now you have me at the bay where where the missionaries first landed at Greenland back in the 1700s.
Oh,
That statue
wow.
right there,
Yes, and
I'm pointing to.
the ship behind you is called what now? Launch Coke?
Coke. Long Coke.
The Royal Danish Navy corvette is in port, Long Cock, and I think Chris would appreciate
Koch.
that.
Koch.
Thank
We have
you.
to look that up.
KOCH,
Thank
yeah,
you.
and
All right, so
great.
you're getting ready for the invasion, for the U.S. invasion of Greenland, I assume.
You know what? If they invaded, they would have to. We know that everybody would just stop at all the coffee houses. They wouldn't get very far, and then they'd be like, "Hey, why don't we just go caribou hunting? Let's forget that Donald Trump stuff."
So we just have to. I mean, it's so ridiculous on so many levels. But this Qatari jet, I
Yeah.
mean, talk about the national security implications and how ridiculous this is.
Well, first off, it's ridiculous because I've said this before on this show. The reason Donald Trump goes to the Gulf states first is because they finally have found a president that they can buy. And they know his numbers. They know that he will do what they want. All they have to do is lavish praise on him and show him luxury. And now, look, my friend, here is a jet. You can have it, the most luxurious jet in the history of world aviation, and you can keep it. And Trump is saying that, and his followers are saying that there's no quid pro quo, that guy from the New York Times. This is ludicrous. It's the biggest bribe in American history.
Well, not to mention from a country that funds Hamas. I mean, you literally
And
cannot.
the Taliban.
Right.
Yep.
Cannot
Taliban
write this.
headquarters for 20 years.
That's right.
Aligned with Iran. I'm sure you could tell us about the amount of bugs or God knows what else they could put in this plane. I mean, he is the most useful idiot ever, whether it's for Putin or any of our enemies, right?
They don't have to put any bugs in that plane. They don't have to wiretap that plane. That's ridiculous. It'd be stupid if they didn't try, but the thing that really is valuable here is that Donald Trump is in their pocket.
Yep.
Now, here's the worst part, because that between that and $1 billion golf course, a new Trump Tower in Dubai with the United Arab Emirates is now behind in the betting game. So now it's time for the Saudis to step up and see if they can outbid the Qataris. And they are. I think they're trying to seal a $163 billion arms deal. It's bidding war to buy Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, and you retweeted a quote from Donald Trump, and I don't know what year it was. Qatar, the historic founder of terror at a very high level. It's like it's like the gambling. Here's your winnings. Oh, thank you. Like
That's right. That's right. There's gambling going on in this casino. They are selling camels in the Camel Mart, and Donald Trump's the sucker,
Right.
who's buying lousy camels. But they're like, "Oh, my friend, you're the best," and he loves it.
I'm shocked to find gambling and terrorism going on here. Here is your plane.
I can't believe it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, this Nikki Haley, even all these people that prostrated themselves, humiliated themselves for him. No wonder there's no room for her now. She said accepting gifts from foreign nations is never good practice. It threatens intelligence and national security, especially when that nation supports a terrorist organization and allows those terrorist regimes to live on its soil. Regardless of how beautiful the plane may be, it opens a door, implies the president of the U.S. can be bought. No kidding. But she went on to say, if this were Biden, we would be furious. Thank you for a moment of
Furious?
honesty.
Okay, quick, somebody get that song when the black guy did it. I mean, could you imagine if Obama accepted any gift? This is so quaint because back in the old days when there was an emoluments clause that was enforceable.
Yeah.
Do you remember that old Kevin Costner movie, No Way Out, where he plays a
Yes.
Russian spy?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
He traps the president with a gift that he didn't register with the emoluments clause.
Yeah.
It's like a little music box. He's like, I'm bringing down the presidency. This guy's like, screw it, I'm taking what I can. Get yours.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything else. You said I was picturing having sex with Rachel Ward in a limo the minute you said.
Oh my God.
Wait,
what? The Sex in the Limo scene. Okay.
I thought it was Sean Young.
Oh, Sean Young. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay.
All right.
I wouldn't throw either of them out of the limo. Okay.
Leave
Yeah.
this conversation.
By the
Right?
way-
I know.
By the way, you retweeted our friend Allison Gill, who just said, "I'm not a lawyer, nor do I work for the New York Times, but I'm pretty sure corruption does not require an explicit quid pro quo." I mean, well, there always is one with Trump, but yeah, just taking the jet, and as we keep saying, even if it were a gift to the United States, it would be a bad idea. But it's for him, and he gets to keep it. And of course, there's
Yeah,
reporting.
but you have.
Yeah.
Okay, the scandal there is this New York Times journalist going by the definition that was carved out by the Supreme Court, who just recently ruled that, oh, you have to show a quid pro quo. Do they not understand what corrupt influences and practices are? You don't have to have a quid pro quo. I will do anything, he's pretty much saying, I'll do anything Qatar wants or whoever the highest bidder wants if you give me these cool things. And here's the New York Times, mediocre white guys pandering for Donald Trump, who they would have savaged if it was Joe Biden. They would have called for immediate impeachment and gotten it if it was Barack Obama.
Oh, are we going back to when the black guy did it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
my
call an
God.
audible. I'm sorry. Yes, all right. Okay, hold on, please. Yes, we're back to yes, if Barack Obama had done it, right. If Barack Obama, the black guy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just speaking of the Supreme Court, this headline just made my head explode. Rule of law is endangered, says John Roberts.
What?
Now a warning?
Yeah, great. Whose rule and whose law?
Now
I mean,
a warning?
if he's saying that, I find it fascinating that the Supreme Court justice that literally sided with the ruling to make the President of the United States an imperial president, to make him literally a king who cannot be charged with anything, who cannot be convicted of anything, whose very act of waking and breathing and living is crime-free. That what is Roberts waiting for? Is he now suddenly afraid he's going to get thrown into an ice gulag? They've brought up charges on that judge in where is it, in Wisconsin?
Yeah, Judge
It's
Hannah.
crazy.
They've indicted, the federal grand jury indicted the Wisconsin judge arrested by the FBI, Judge Hannah Dugan.
So maybe judges don't have immunity. Maybe he should have ruled for that.
Yeah.
But now, the proof is in the pudding. He has made him a dictator, Mad King Donald the Last, I hope. And now a warning?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, that was my point. Now a warning?
Now a warning?
I know. And
See what I'm
speaking of
saying?
New York Times and immunity, you retweeted today. The New York Times publishes an investigation into Trump meme coin and how it has turned into an extraordinary venue for foreign influence campaigns. What we're seeing is potentially corrupt attempts to change U.S. policy by paying the Trump family money. I mean, they went to only the 3 countries that the Trump family has deals in. This was not a trip for the United States, right?
Let me tell you, that is an anchor of what's happening there for the future Trump regime and for the Trump organization. They want every damn dollar back in space. Donald Trump has made over $1 billion a month for the Trump organization, which just a couple of years ago was going through criminal indictment for fraud. It is now the official policy of the United States that they make money and we get screwed and we take food out of the mouths of children and eliminate school lunches. I'm sorry, people. It is time for that people-powered uprising I keep talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the video by John Leguizamo?
No.
Calling
Love
on
him.
people to start accounting names and start saying it's the machine under Trump and that they must all be held accountable and not in a truth and reconciliation process, or conference at the end of this, that entire process must be torn down and those people individually must be held accountable so this can never happen again. And more importantly, the gang Democrats, when you take Congress back, would you please turn into unimmutable law that this stuff is all a felony crime.
Thank you. Yep, absolutely. Well, I have to say, Chuck Schumer found a what? Chuck Schumer did something.
He
put a
did.
hold.
I
he put a
agree with
hold on
this.
all DOJ nominees over the Qatari jet. I mean, there's got to
Oh,
be.
really?
Yeah.
Did
Well,
he send a strong letter with it?
no, no, he actually did something. I got to give him credit. Give me this four. This is Chuck Schumer yesterday.
credit.
Yeah.
By putting a hold, we'll be able to debate it. We'll be able to vote on these nominees. And I think the more sunlight that's brought to this issue, they didn't want to make it public, the greater the public outcry there will be. And hopefully that will persuade this administration to not do this, not only dumb idea, but dangerous, dangerous idea.
Okay.
Talking about, he did something. He
did
put a hold.
something.
He didn't just write a letter.
That's how you legislate.
He said this is
Can
not
we-
just naked corruption, it's also a grave national security threat. Until the American people learn the truth about this deal, the Qatari plane, I'll do my part to block the galling and truly breathtaking politicization of the DOJ. We will take it. We'll take it. Maybe he put
Okay.
his glasses all the
Y'all
way
can
up on
take
his
it.
face. We will take it.
But you know what? I would rather at this point jump right into that Arctic frozen ocean behind me until I can start hearing people say, not it's a gift, not it's an airplane.
Bribe.
The president received a bribe, and we need to impeach him now.
Yep.
We need to put him out of office. He must resign. It's a bribe.
Can I tell
That's
you?
the level of
Thank you.
discussion we should be having.
Yep.
And can-
Not let's debate if it's illegal or if it violates the Emoluments Clause. Geez, people, get it together.
Exactly.
Thank you.